Hey everyone, welcome back to A Joe of Culture. So today we're going to be talking about the story of the stolen wireless adapter for Xbox 360 Internet Play. This one's kind of legendary. This is a legendary story among me and my friend because I never let it go. In fact, the fact that I'm making this video is probably going to make him mad. Like, maybe not mad, but he's going to be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you told that story." Like, because it's like a ridiculous story. So my friend had Alright, so I had a wired connection at my house, but I didn't really like using the wired connection. I rather wanted to use the wireless adapter because I bought it. I paid $70 for this wireless adapter so I can play my 360 on the internet with no hassle from like the wired connection, because I think I had a computer too, so I'd have to switch the wire from the computer to the Xbox, and I didn't like doing that. So I bought this adapter for it because I think I'd been... Where did I get the money? I don't even know where I got the money because I was in middle school or high school at the time. Actually, it must have been middle school. I want to say it was middle school. I got the this adapter at the time. So I got the adapter, paid $70 for it. My friend, I would rather have played Xbox with my friend though. I let him borrow it. I was like, "Hey, dude, all right, I'll let you borrow this adapter because I can play without it. But you're gonna have to give it back eventually. Like, I'm not gonna just let you keep it forever." Until like maybe you find like a different way to play. So my friend, when he plays Call of Duty, he is one of those people that can't shut up. Like, he needs to be screaming at the TV, and his family did not like that. So I let him borrow this. I was like, "You got to give it back." He's like, fine, that's no problem. And I believed him. Like, yeah, it's no problem. He takes the adapter, he brings it home, and he's playing, and eventually, after a couple weeks, his family got sick of it. Like his parents were like, "You need to stop playing this game. You're screaming too much. You're keeping everyone up. You're doing it in the middle of the night." And they're like, "You need to give it back to your friend." So he was like, "Yeah, they said I can't play it anymore," and he gave it back. And then this stupid me was like, "All right, you know what? That's cool. I got my adapter back." But I missed playing games with him because, like, we would play Call of Duty a lot. We'd play zombies and stuff. So I was like, all right. I'll let you borrow it again. After, like, some undisclosed amount of time, I decided to give him back the adapter. And he had borrowed it for a couple weeks. Actually, maybe he had I don't think he had it for that long after the second time. When I let him borrow it again the second time, he might have had it for 2 days. And he says to me, "Somebody stole the adapter." And I was like, "What do you mean somebody stole the adapter?" And he's like, "Well, I think it was my dad. I think my dad took the adapter." And I'm just like, "You let your dad take the adapter. Why did you let him do that?" He's like, "I didn't let him do it." I was like, "Well, he took it, and he took it. Why did he take it?" He's like, "Well, I didn't see him take it, but he was the only one who could have taken it because nobody else was home at the time." I was like, all right, so run me through what happened. He said, "Well, I was doing chores that day. They made me go outside to do some chores. I had been playing the game. He had been playing the game. They said, all right, well, you got to go outside, do some chores." And so what he thinks happened is when he got sent out to do the chores with his one brother who was home, they both went out. They went to go do chores, and his stepdad or dad or whatever you call him goes downstairs into his room, takes the adapter out of the Xbox, and that is the last anyone ever saw that adapter, to my knowledge, again, unless obviously whoever took it saw it again. But everyone else, like whoever denied it, that was the last time it had been seen. Poof, gone, never to be heard of again. So he tells his dad, "Oh, I know you took it. Like, you need to give it back. It's not mine." And it's like $70. It's a $70 piece of equipment. And just for some reference about how cheap his parents were at the time, I don't know if they're still kind of cheap or what, but like in middle school, I accidentally broke my friend's backpack strap. And they were like, "Oh, you need to pay us $20 for that because you broke it." And later, my mom found out that it was only a $10 backpack. She saw it at Kmart when she was like grocery shopping or something one day, because we lived in a small town, so there wasn't a lot of places to shop. But so she saw it in Kmart for $10, and she's like, "I can't believe those people ripped me off for a backpack that wasn't even worth the $20. Like, even if it wasn't worth the $20, like, things have like deflation or whatever, like after you have them for a while. Like, I'm not gonna pay full price for that backpack that wasn't even really my fault that he broke, because he was like, he had it coming. He always has it coming. You hear that King Gmo? You had that coming. You always do. But so pretty much what happens is they steal this adapter and they refuse to admit they took it. They refuse to give it back. After like, all right, so it had been like a month since it had been gone, and I was like, I finally got like a day to hang out and spend the night over his house. And I was like, all right, well, who is the adapter? And he's like, well, I think my dad has. I guarantee it's in the closet. I've looked everywhere. I've searched this entire house, head from bottom to top, and the only place it could be is in their closet, which I'm not allowed to go in because it's theirs. And I was like, okay, well, can you try and talk to them about it? If you know it's in the closet, then it must be in there, right? And like, he's 100% certain it's in there. And he's like, yeah. So we're all talking, and then they decide, all right, you think it's in the closet? I bet you something. I don't even remember what it was. It was something like his game privileges or something. I don't even know. They bet him something ridiculous. And he's like, oh, I don't know about that. Should I do that? And I was like, well, I mean, you're certain it's in there? He's like, yeah, I'm certain it's in there. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't think they would take the bet if they like knew it wasn't, like, if they knew it was in there, I don't think they would have taken the bet. Maybe that's in hindsight or something. Like, maybe my middle school dumb brain didn't think of that at the time. But like, even I feel like in middle school, I was like, that doesn't sound like it's in there. But I didn't care if there was a chance it was in there. I didn't care. If he gets in trouble, that's on him. He shouldn't have lost my stupid adapter anyway. So he's like, all right, I guarantee it's in there. I'm gonna look. And he takes the bet. And sure enough, he spends the entire time we're supposed to be hanging out, searching the closet, and no such luck. He doesn't find it. There's nothing in there. Not the adapter, not anything that we were looking for was in there. I think he found something that he was also looking for, but it was irrelevant, so it doesn't really matter. So what happens is he searches it. He doesn't find it. His parents are like, whoa, it wasn't in there. That means you have to do this or something. Or maybe it was dishes. Maybe he had to do the dishes for a month or something if it wasn't in there. Something ridiculously stupid like that. Like something that like would be super deadly to a middle schooler, but like everyone else, actually I wouldn't. Like if my parents said, oh, you had to do the dishes for a month, I'd probably rather run away than do the dishes for a month, to be honest. But that's all good. So he takes the bet, he loses, and then he has to do the dishes forever, let's say for a month or whatever. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm still pissed. Like, I'm fuming. I spent $70 on this. I was like, well, someone needs to, like, compensate me for this. Like, I don't care. Like, someone in this house took it. Like, I was super mad. I never let it go. Every time I see him, I was like, hey, did you find that $70 adapter yet? Hey, did you find that $70 adapter yet? And, like, every time he'd be like, no, I didn't find the adapter. And, like, at a certain point, it just becomes a meme. I'm just like, oh, yo, did you find the adapter? And, like, I know it wasn't his fault that the adapter just went missing. Like, clearly it wasn't like I don't think he took it. So what he thinks happened is he's like, they probably sold it to GameStop like forever ago. They probably were like, oh, I'm gonna sell it to GameStop, make a pretty penny. Which I like these people are like got me in the, like, me and my family, like, they got us in for $90. They ripped us off pretty much. And I had been doing like, I would, whenever I went over there, I'd help them do yard work and stuff, and like, so like whatever the labor costs were, and like they only ever compensated us with food, and half the time they made food that I didn't really like. I'm not like into rice and beans, like, because they're like Spanish and I'm not like into that. Like, so they'd always be making rice and beans. I was like, oh my god, and I wasn't really into it. But so the conclusion of the story happens much later. Like, so this is after I graduated from high school. I think he came to visit one summer, and we decided to go to the thrift shop, you know, just see if there's anything cool. Because, like, I had a big room at the time. I was like, I kind of want to see if there's any furniture. Because, like, I think he needed somewhere to sleep when he was over there, and I didn't really have anywhere for him to stay. So we decide to go to the thrift shop. And I was like, all right. We're looking around. We see this couch. It wasn't like anything special or anything, but it was a pretty nice couch for like a thrift shop couch. And I said to him, I'm like, it's $30. If you pay for this $30 couch, we will call it even on the $70 adapter. And he's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. I'll never ask you for it again. Like, I'm probably still going to make fun of you for it. I'm probably still going to tell the story of the wireless adapter. But if you pay for this couch, I will never ask you for any money from the adapter again. Like, that, your debt will be settled pretty much. And he's like, bet. I will take that bet. I will take that. And he was really excited because I guess he just doesn't want to be in debt to people. And like, I get that. Like, I hate being in debt too. It sucks. But it was just really funny because he was so excited over it. Like the way he was so enthusiastic about paying off the debt, and he got out of it like pretty much scot free. I mean, he saved himself $50 pretty much of cost. It's whatever though. I think it's a funny story. I hope you all liked it though. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell all your friends, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my videos. Check out my gaming channel. It's going to be in the description. I also put a title card at the beginning of the video, so you can click that too if you want to check out my channel. But peace out.
I just don't fucking want this shit. No fucking way. That's so fun.